You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How was the day?
Yeah, it was alright.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, there is. Remember the last video when I said that I would be researching more about the Biafran War?
Yes, the Biafran war. Yeah, I remember the video. We discussed what causes the war, isn't it? In Biafra land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I came across this from us. There was a source that said there's a group, an activist group. It was formed in 2012. It's IPOB, and it stands for Indigenous People of Biafra.
Okay, IPOB, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the leader is Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, yeah, Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah.
Do you happen to know this group?
Yeah, yeah, they're popular now. Yeah, a lot of people know them, especially the diaspora people supporting them as well. They're giving them a lot of backings. All right, so IPOB is a movement. Their aim is just to restore independent, state of Biafra through referendum. Okay, unlike, remember the video we talked about the war, right? And the war was bloody. They lost a lot of souls in Biafra land. So their tactics this time, they wanted to go through peace process through referendum.
Yeah.
So they're asking Nigeria government to give them referendum to decide their fate. If they give the referendum, they have to vote if they want to stay in Nigeria or not.
So it's like a peaceful protest, like Gandhi did.
It's just like that, yeah. Gandhi in India, isn't it? That's what they're agitating for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are different reasons why they're agitating. Like some people from Biafra, they're saying that there's unfair resource distribution.
You know the crude oil, the one we talk about, the Niger Delta in the east. So the oil resources and everything, they believe that it's not being distributed equally. Do you understand? And they believe there's a lot of unfair marginalization of the Igbo people.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So because of that, it's part of why they're agitating, there's also believe there's a poor investment in Igbo land. So if they dig in the oil in their side, Niger Delta, Igbo land and all the stuff, they are not seeing any investment. They're not building anything over there, just to, like, you understand, to show that it's coming from their own side. Instead, they're using the money the other end, So it's part of what that's making them angry.
If you're just tuning in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Because if you don't, we're really, really gonna hold you down. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. And as well, if you notice, the agitation is mainly youth, and the reasons why is that most of them don't see no future. Most of them, after going to university, they come out, it's no job. Do you understand? There's no job creation. There's nothing like, like mostly like other countries, they might have what they call like a project for grad people coming out from school, project, that like to set them up. Okay, you know what I mean? So while back in Nigeria there, nothing like that is happening. The schools, even it's not functioning properly. Do you understand? So the case, they believe that if they can get Biafra, it might be a way of freedom for them. They have to have a future. Do you understand? So that's this quote, The quote was saying that if it's Brian Stevenson, he puts it right by saying that you ultimately judge the civility of a society, not by how it treats the rich, or the powerful and the protected and the highly esteemed, but by how the society treats the poor. Do you understand? How the disfavored and the disadvantaged. What it means is that to get a great society, they have to treat everyone equally. Do you understand? Whatever it is, even the resources or whatever, they have to distribute it equally. If in a system or in a society whereby the rich take care of themselves, they don't think about the poor, they don't think about the average people in the society. Like here they call them low class, isn't it? Okay, so if they don't think about them, they'll get angry, because when they're hungry, they're gonna get very, very angry. The people cannot even get the basic amenities they needed. Do you get that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's very, very, very distressing. You know what I mean? That's why they're agitating a lot, the youths. Okay.
So most of the reason that they're getting agitated is because the government is not giving them the resources that they need for the youth and for the Igbo land.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. There is unfair marginalization, okay, and the poor investment in Igbo land.
Okay,
it's part of the reasons why they're agitating a lot. Okay, and they believe that that if they are on their own, they have their own government. Do you understand? Things gonna be a bit better. Their life will change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For them to actualize what they are agitating for, is something that I don't know how it's gonna be, because as Nigeria is a democratic government. It's a democratic society. So the Westerners or the outside world will not interfere into what is happening over there. What they will do is just to go and watch, understand, and ask questions what's happening. So even the Biafran, the IPOB, there was a time they were labeled as a terrorist group by the Nigeria government. When they said that they are not a terrorist group, you have a right to agitate. That's part of what is going on, and the agitation is getting louder. Like I explained to you, it's getting louder and louder. They carrying a placard every time they see the people. They shouting, they carrying the flags and everything. Okay, they're calling for what they want, the referendum. Do you understand?
So the reason why other countries around the world, like from Europe or USA or anything, they're not coming to help to like stop all of this stuff and just help Biafra is because Nigeria is democratic.
Yeah, Nigeria is a democratic state. They are the one that elected the leader, the president of the country. They elected the president. So whatever they feel that is not right, they still have the right to do what? To vote that president out by what? Through election. If you guys don't like what is happening, there's ways to do it. Go through ballot paper, vote, and get the person out.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's just like America. They want to go for election, isn't it? If they don't like the president that is there, what would they do?
Election.
The election, they vote the person out. If they need any change, what do they do? The people has the power, isn't it? It's a democratic nation. They vote the person out. You understand? But agitation is a free activity as well, right?
Yeah.
They have the right to agitate. Do you understand what I mean? Right. So, but the only problem about the agitation is that when people that are agitating are getting killed, that's when it becomes something else. Do you understand? As they're claiming that most of them are getting killed, they're getting shot. Do you understand? But Nigeria government still saying no, something like that is not happening. Do you understand what I mean? So it's who said, I said, you understand what I mean? But there's some videos, that have pictures that shows that something like that is happening. But do you understand what I mean? But it's based on what the media put out there for people to see.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So the agitation is getting louder and louder. It's going on every day. The question is how are they going to get what they're looking for? How are they going to get what they're agitating for, which is the referendum? Do you understand? They're calling for referendum. That's all.
When do you think the agitation will ever stop?
I don't know, because even if Nnamdi Kanu is no more there, do you understand? Someone else will take over. Do you get what I mean? Because Biafra has gone. They used to argue that it was an idea. Do you understand what I mean? It's gone there, past that stage. Biafra was existed for 2.5 years when during the war, 1967 to 1970, right? Existed during that when Ojukwu was the colonel. Colonel Ojukwu was one that pronounced Biafra. Okay, so since then, it's been there. Do you understand? Even if it stopped at the moment, someone is going to start again until they believe they're going to actualize that state of Biafra. When it will stop is something that nobody knows. Unless maybe they actualize what they're looking for, or they get that state, which is Biafran state. Maybe stop. Understand?
Okay.